Jumping into the number 5 spot of the top 5 Prime Big Deal Day gaming mouse deals is the Corsair Katar Pro XT, typically priced at $34.99, now on sale for $25.50. If you guys want to check out any of the 5 gaming mouse deals in this video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links, but that $25.50 gets you a 3391 sensor in the Katar Pro XT with a 1000 Hz polling rate, which is Corsair's version basically of the 3389 sensor. And this sensor is a nice high-end sensor. You're definitely not gonna have a problem with the sensor. Build quality is really good here considering the price, also with an interesting shape that I actually really like. It's fairly lightweight at 73 grams, not including the cable. The skates here are great, making for a super smooth glide, which is impressive at its normal price. The ultralight cable here does a great job. It feels wireless. And the Omron switches here are fairly light, which I really enjoyed during gameplay. Overall, a solid wired pick. While its technical list price is $34.99, this really sits around the $30 region, so it's not quite as intense or crazy of a discount as some of the other mice on this list, but nonetheless, a solid pick for around 25 bucks. But with that, let's move on to the number 4 spot, which is the Logitech G305 LIGHTSPEED, typically priced at $49.99. Now on sale for $33.24. This is using the Hero sensor, running a 1000 Hz polling rate, which is obviously one of the best sensors out. Build is great, having tons of different color options. Overall, very, very well put together. It's an ambidextrous shape, kind of an egg shape they call it. It's got 2 side buttons on the left. Now the skates or the feet are smaller here, and this does seem to cause not the smoothest glide in the world, but it's not crazy bad, it's just not super ultra smooth. Not like the Corsair, that thing was amazing. For the price, you don't see that a lot. Now for connectivity, this is exclusively wireless. With a 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle, battery life here hits a claimed 250 hours, and that depends on the batteries that you use. However, with a standard alkaline, you're gonna expect around 2 months in performance mode without turning it off. Obviously, since this is powered by a battery, there are no charging capabilities here. You can't plug it in with like a Type-C or anything, and you cannot use it in wired mode either. Now the weight here is affected significantly by the battery. When using a standard alkaline AA battery, it comes in at about 99 grams, which is heavy. But if you switch to a lithium, the weight goes down to about 86, 87 grams, and this can be further reduced even more if you get a AAA lithium with a adapter to AA, and that's how you really decrease the weight on this mouse. That's a little trick. The switches here are actually really good. They are lighter and they're very clicky. I really like these when gaming, but some people may like a heavier switch if you like a heavier switch, but if you like light switches, I like this a lot, and I think you will too. But with that, let's move on to the number 3 spot, which is the glorious Model O Minus. Typically priced at $39.99, already a good price. Now on sale for $24.99. This is using the 3360 sensor, running a 1000 Hz polling rate. The Model O Minus, and the minus means it's the smaller size. It's well put together and quite light at 58 grams with that great ultralight cable, and in my opinion is overall a very good looking mouse. I think Glorious does a good job making just a plain and simple, good looking, cutout design mouse. This has got some sweet RGB on the left and right sides, which then illuminate that honeycomb grill on the palm area that just looks majestic at night. And then the RGB is concluded with the mouse wheel also being illuminated. For color options, you have a few here, but only a few are on sale. You got glossy black, glossy white, you got matte black, and you got matte white. If you want the white version, it's not on sale right now. The black version, both the glossy and the matte are both on sale. The glossy is gonna be a little bit heavier by 1 gram than the matte. For the skates, these are 100% PTFE, and they're pretty dang smooth with only a small amount of drag going from the left to right, or right to left. The Model O switches have a nice click to them, although they have a tad more travel than I would prefer, but overall, I prefer this over the Katar XT, which is why it's in the number 3 spot, as they are currently on sale at the same price. But with that, let's move on to the number 2 spot, which is the HyperX Pulsefire Haste wireless. Typically priced at $79.99, now on sale for $54.99. The sensor here is the 3335 sensor, running a 1000 Hz polling rate. The build is awesome on the Haste. This has a symmetrical shape, a matte grippy texture with kind of glossy accents. The balance here is really good. Weighing in at 61 grams, it's a quite low weight for the overall size and large footprint, making this a very accurate mouse while still being like flickable. So if you're playing FPS games, you have the precision because you have the grip. In a way, it even feels lighter because you have such a big grip. It's nice. In a way, it's kind of similar to the Death Adder V3 in that sense, but that one takes that idea to an extreme. By that I mean large mouse, super low weight. Yeah. Skates here are 100% PTFE, but do have more friction. No unevenness, but more friction than your average mouse. Obviously, this is wireless with a 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle, getting about 60 hours of battery life with RGB on. You can also use this wired with a USB Type-C or, well, plug it in to charge it. The TTC Golden Micro dustproof switches on this mouse are fairly heavy, which does give a high level of precision. So if that's something that you want, kind of a heavier, no chance of having accidental clicks really, that's what this is nice for. In my opinion, best setup for this mouse, running like close range sniping, especially on like Battlefield, COD. That's what this is gonna be good for. You have the precision of the clicks, but it's still flickable, but it's large so you have the grip, and it's still accurate. That's what it's good for. Fast-paced, close-range sniping. Overall, a great wireless gaming mouse without the reliance of being on batteries, and currently at a very affordable price tag. But with that, let's move on to the number one best big deal this Prime Day for your gaming mouse. This is the SteelSeries Aerox 3 Wireless. Typically priced at $99.99, now on sale for $65.55. That is a great price for this awesome mouse. This uses the TrueMove air sensor running a 1000 hertz polling rate. Build quality here is really good, but does that even matter? Because let's be real, this is one of the best looking gaming mice of all time. It is actually a piece of freaking art. This is an ambidextrous design and great for pretty much any grip style. It has fantastic balance, and I found myself really enjoying fast whips and a faster play style, with liftoffs feeling pretty much effortless due to the shape paired with the weight of 68 grams. Overall, great job. For color options, there's only one that's going on sale, and that is, well, the coolest color. And this is this like kind of smoky-ish clear, but you can't see the internals, but it's absolutely amazing looking. It's the sickest colorway anyway. I honestly kind of want to get one of these just so I can put it in like a thumbnail because it looks so good, even though I'd have a white Aerox 3 wireless. Yeah, so good. Now the skates here, 100% PTFE, and due to the shape and placement of them, this is the best gliding mouse on the list, for sure. Like, for frickin' sure. Really, really impressively smooth. For connection, this is obviously wireless with a 2.4 gigahertz USB-C dongle. This also has Bluetooth, and you can run it wired with a USB Type-C cable or use that for charging. For battery life, because that RGB is crazy bright, you're getting about 22 to 24 hours with RGB at max brightness, and that's on the dongle. You're gonna get longer with the Bluetooth. And with RGB off, still running on that dongle, you're gonna be getting about 80 hours of battery life. These SteelSeries mechanical switches here feel pretty good, and overall, a epic wireless gaming mouse that happens to be one of the prettiest gaming mice like of all time. Now on sale, the lowest price we've seen since last Prime Day. But again, if you want to check out any of the 5 gaming mice deals in this video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. We also did 3 other videos like this one telling you about the deals, gaming monitors, mechanical keyboards, and gaming headsets, and then you can subscribe right there if you want to. Hopefully I helped you find your Prime big deal days this frickin' 2024 year. All right, this is a Conservative Tech Review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.